Good morning, folks. It is a Saturday morning here in Barcelona. Tina and I arrived last night around 9 p.m. Went and got something to eat, luckily 5 minutes from the hotel, and then just hit the hay. I had a very good night's sleep last night, which I'm so happy about. You know, when you stay in hotels and they're just really dark and they're actually very, very quiet, even though we're on like a main street. So I'm super happy that I slept really well. Today is race pack pickup day. So I'm here in Barcelona, ready to run the Barcelona Marathon tomorrow. I'm psyched, I'm nervous, I'm excited. I have to keep telling myself I'm excited because I think if I let the anxiety get in, I'll be like, ah. I am catching up with my coach later on this evening. We're going to have a little chat through tomorrow's race plan. But for now, getting up, going to pick up the race pack, go for a little wander around Barcelona, very, very relaxed today, grabbing a brunch, a nice coffee, and just having a very chilled pre-race Saturday. This is the view from our hotel. We've got blue sky. It was absolutely pouring rain yesterday when we arrived in Barcelona, so I'm so glad that that's cleared. See a couple of runners running along this stretch here earlier. Nice. It's going to be a lush day. We are up and out. We're heading to brunch. Tina, what is it called? What is our brunch destination?
Bloom by Sasha.
Bloom by Sasha. She's doing gluten-free brunch vibes, so we're all over it. The pictures on the website and Google, etc. look amazing. So we are heading there this morning. It is fresh. I actually think there's some kind of running. There is running happening today. There's like kids events and other things happening. So it's all going on in Barcelona this morning. So this will be the finishing straight for tomorrow's race. How hyped am I? Whoop whoop! These have arrived. Oh my god, look at this. This is the pre-marathon day fuel up. Oh my words. This is the biggest croissant I've ever seen in my life. I think like that's just incredible. We have made it to the expo centre to pick up the ticket. My race pack, the nerves are now kicking in. I feel like very anxious all of a sudden. Tina's getting her coffee. Swiss water decaf. Nice, nice.
I've not tried this one. Have tried this one. Would vouch for this one.
Not sponsored, but
sponsored.
You know.
That's something.
Hi Tina.
Hello.
Thanks for being my tour guide this weekend. Tina knows all the places to go in Barcelona.
Like catch my flights from here so many times. I would have like 4 hours of just like hanging in Barcelona. So I did all.
You're the
shops,
best person
all
I could have done this trip with. We've had the best coffee.
Yeah, that was good.
We've been for gluten-free brunch.
We made it all.
Yeah, we've done
Success all
Now
round.
we're just wandering.
How do you feel for the big day?
Yeah, I feel good though. I feel really motivated.
Because you had the good nutrition.
I think that's what it is.
Good coffee.
I think that's what it is.
Good brunch.
I'm excited.
No, I'm excited too. I'm not running and I'm excited. I'm like here, like
she's gonna champion me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll get one of those big boards being like, go Amy,
go,
Amy
go,
the shredder.
go, go, girl.
Amy shredding it all.
Just got back to the hotel. Tina has gone out for the afternoon, or for an hour or so. She's going to go for a little wander around Barcelona, whilst I have a little nap, and then I need to do a little bit of stretching. My back feels a bit tight, so I'm like, right, I need to just do a little bit of stretching this afternoon. I'm going to put my feet up. I've just had another little bite to eat and a drink. The anxiety is definitely starting to kick in now fully, especially I think because Tina's gone out and I'm just here on my own to kind of sit in that whole vibe, whereas this morning, going out, getting the bib number, going for a coffee and a bite to eat, your mind is like preoccupied. So I think it's a good idea to get my head down and have a little bit of a sleep, and then wake up feeling a lot more refreshed. I have a catch up with Leslie at 6 o'clock, so we're going to talk race plan, and then we're going to head out for a bite to eat. So it's all good. I'm just trying to channel my energy at the moment, because yeah, those thoughts and feelings are creeping in, but it's so normal. I do feel very, very different ahead of this marathon as what I did Toulouse, mainly because like 2 weeks before I had my Toulouse race, I came down with COVID, and then like I think it was like a week or two before that, I actually came off my bike quite badly in Italy, and actually my thigh is still numb. I had this big hematoma come up on my thigh. Such a like stupid thing. And ahead of Toulouse, I went to the doctors to check actually if I could fly, because I was going back to Rouleur, like literally like a few days after the marathon, and the doctor was like, you shouldn't run the marathon. And I was like, pardon, what? So I had all this like different anxiety going through me ahead of Toulouse, and I think I didn't feel I knew that I just wasn't feeling 100%. So as much as like you're like, I'm over COVID now and I feel pretty good, I feel quite strong, like those thoughts and seeds of doubt are definitely in your mind. So I feel so different this time around ahead of tomorrow, which is such a positive. So now it's just the natural kind of anxious feelings over like the unknown, I suppose. Even though I've done it before, I know it's gonna hurt, I know what it's like. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I feel that just need to keep those positive vibrations coming through. It's gonna be a great day and I'm excited. And for now, I'm gonna nap and I'm gonna get some rest. I've just woken up from my nap. I feel like that took me a very long time to drift off to sleep. I just got myself a little protein shake because I've just woken up. But I do feel rested and super relaxed. I must have actually slept, even though it took me such a long time. My head was just like full of so many thoughts ahead of tomorrow, but also like just random things, you know, when you're just trying to get to sleep and all you're thinking of is like stuff that happened months ago, or like stuff that you're thinking about that you need to do. My head felt alive with all these thoughts, and I was like, no. And then I also get that thing where I'm like, when you actually really relax your body or think about relaxing your body, you realise that half the time what you think is a relaxed state, your body's actually quite tense. So I do that whole check-in with just relaxing every part, and often my shoulders are like, my body feels quite rigid, and then I relax and I'm like, oh my god, yeah. So I have to do this thing sometimes where, especially with having an afternoon nap ahead of these, you know, in these last couple of weeks ahead of tomorrow, I have actually felt like really tired from training, and having a nap in the afternoon has been a massive game changer for me. But sometimes I do get into bed and I'm like, my head's really going and my body feels like it's not fully relaxed, so I just do this check-in and basically then that helps me fall asleep. But I've woken up now and I feel better than what I did before I slept, like 100 times better than what I felt before I had a nap. So it's all good. I'm really excited for dinner, actually. I've been thinking about that already, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, I've woken up and I'm gonna have protein shake and then see what the vibe is. I hope Tina's having a great time. Like, it is just the most beautiful Saturday afternoon out there. It's very, very chill. There's this really nice breeze coming through the hotel window and it's not that noisy, which is great. I did pack earplugs and a face mask. I was like, need to do all those little things just in case it's really loud. I've stayed in hotel rooms before where it's just been like super, super noisy. But this is nice. This is very, very relaxed. So I feel like I'm in a good place. And yeah, that's where we are. Look at these. I've literally got a whole box of Sturka gels with me. These are the Gel 50s. If you've watched any of the other videos, you'll see that I've been taking these on my long runs with me and actually my interval sessions as well. But I've got a whole box that I've got to pack into my belt and my shorts tomorrow. But these are the best gels I have ever had. They're super good. So yeah, these are my racing buddies for tomorrow. We are just on our way to get a bite to eat for dinner. We found a really good pizza place, or we hope it's going to be a really good pizza place.
It's supposed to be very good.
We are going on recommendation. I've just had a catch up with my coach Leslie and I feel very ready for tomorrow, which is great. I feel super positive. So it was a really, really good chat. I've got my race plan. I know what I'm going to do for tomorrow. And most of all, I've just got to enjoy it. So I'm really hyped currently and I'm very much looking forward to dinner. We're just trying to navigate ourselves through the busy streets of Barcelona, but we're going to make it. Morning coffee. It's currently it's 6:30. I've had my breakfast, been downstairs in the bar, got a drink for me and Tina, and now it's just chill. Good morning, folks. It is race day. Oh my word, I actually slept pretty well considering I felt like I wasn't going to sleep at all, so that was really good. I had so many dreams last night, like weird dreams. But I'm up and I've had my breakfast, gone downstairs and grabbed a coffee. Like downstairs in the breakfast room, it's like hyper activity with all these runners eating and fueling up. And I'm just chilling now. I need to kind of pack. We are checking out at midday, so the plan will be to pack everything up, take it down to the car, head to the race start, and then go from there. I feel so excited. It's so good to feel very excited. I can't believe it's finally here. Race day has arrived. We are on our way to the start line. It is a gorgeous morning this morning. We just checked out the hotel. It is lush. The sun's coming up. It's not even that cold. It feels pretty decent. So I'm really hyped. I'm like, oh, I'm just going for a run. That's what I'm doing. Sunday morning, I'm getting up, I'm going for a run. I think this is a sign. Carter, Barcelona 2025. Yes. Tina's got the bag, the golden bag of goods for post race. Do you know what's in that bag?
No. I just know my stuff are in the bag.
And that's all that matters.
How do you feel, babe? You're gonna be fine.
Totally ready.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna shred it.
Totally ready.
Yeah.
Do you want to take my place?
Take what?
Do you want to take my place?
No.
Oh my god, Barcelona Marathon. Just done it. My legs have started to seize up already. That was such a mental game. That was unreal. Hardcore. But I've done it. I'm so happy that I've done it. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go and grab a bite to eat. I feel like I'm relieved that it's done. That last 12k was just painful. My legs were like, oh, but the course was nice, you know, like it was a good course. But now I need to refuel. I got 3 hours 32.
Let's go, shredder.
God,
You shredded it.
She did it.
She did it good.
3 hours 44.
Oh, that's
Barcelona,
good.
3 hours 32.
Nice.
I'm done. I'm so
Legend.
done. I'm ready to get in the car now. Do the little drive back to the bezy and just get in the bath and go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well deserved.
woo, woo. Good morning, folks. It is the morning after the Barcelona Marathon, and I thought it would be the best time to do a little bit of a weekend/race recap. So, going into this weekend, I was so incredibly anxious last week. I kept having to tell myself that instead of feeling anxious, I was very, very excited, which helped to a certain point, but also it was always obviously in the back of my mind that I felt like, was I going to come away from the weekend feeling like I was super happy with my running and my race? And to be honest, I am absolutely bowled over with what I got yesterday with my race time. So my chip time was 3 hours 32. I actually, when it got to like kilometre 20 of the race, my Garmin watch was ahead of the markers by like quite a lot. So when it came to like kilometre 42, I was like, okay, so I just need to keep running for a little bit further, because everything felt so out of sync. And then I ended up stopping my watch before I crossed the race line, because I was like, well, my watch, I've done it now, the distance, and my head was like, so I just stopped my watch. And actually I did stop my watch, obviously with my chip time being 3 hours 32, my watch said I'd done it in 3 hours 30. So I'm literally like, I don't know, a few meters out and a little bit of time out on my watch and my actual chip time, which, do you know what, like last night, I really beat myself up about that. I'm gonna be completely honest, that I felt like, why did I stop my watch? But when everything was so out with the markers, it just seemed like the most normal thing to do. And it's done now. And then I had this thing where I was like chatting to James, and it really didn't even matter. You know what? I ran the marathon. I got such an incredible time. I improved my time by like just under 15 minutes from running Toulouse last November. So like, how incredibly amazing is that? And then you get like all these thoughts that come into your mind. And I actually had a little bit of a cry to myself last night, because I felt like I just came down, I suppose, when you've had all of this time being occupied to training, and it has absolutely consumed me for so long. Like, I finished Toulouse Marathon, I had probably a couple of weeks, and then I got straight back into another training block, and it has just been everything that has surrounded me. Yeah, I've been doing the training for Deserters Bikers, which is my next goal, which I'm really, really happy that I have that to focus on. But my whole world became running and training for the marathon, what I was eating, how I was recovering, what was my schedule for the week. So when I finished the race yesterday, I came over the finish line. Obviously I had this whole thing going on where I was like, why was my watch so out? And all of those thoughts were running through my head. And then I sort of stood there because I was waiting for Tina to find me. We didn't actually agree or know where we were going to meet each other, but I had this Apple AirTag, which was in my race belt. So I was like chipped so that Tina could actually come and find me at the end of the race, which was an absolutely fantastic idea of Tina's, because I didn't carry my phone with me during the race. So that was just such a great idea. But I stood there waiting with all these people around me, and I just felt flat. Like my body was starting to hurt. Once you stop running, that's when your muscles are like, ee. And that was really such a weird sensation, thinking that I should be on this massive, like, hyped up high. And I felt really like, oh, well, it's finished. And having had time to reflect and coming back last night, chatting to Jay, having a bit of a cry, and like just kind of getting all my thoughts and feelings out, I've woken up this morning and I just feel completely differently about it. I'm just so chuffed and proud of myself for putting all the time and the energy into the training, and to having come away from the race with a result that I would never have imagined I would get. It's just something that I'm super, super grateful for. So the whole weekend itself was such a magic experience. The route around Barcelona was relatively pan flat. I think my elevation was like 94 meters, but the route itself, because of the way that Barcelona is set out, it was quite like you sort of went up, went along, came back down, and it's kind of like a grid formation, I suppose, but the route was gorgeous. We ran across, we ran a lot around the city and then out towards the coast, and the roads are so incredibly wide. So although you've got like all these like thousands and thousands of people taking part in the race, it felt really like you were able to get in your own rhythm. There was enough space when you were running along the road, which was just like, it was just amazing to have that. And yeah, the race itself was a really, really good race. I got to kilometre 25 and that was where I felt like my thighs just started to go, "Ugh." And I was like, no, oh my God. I was doing everything to the letter. I broke this race down after having a chat with Leslie the night before the race. We decided that we were going to approach it by doing 10-kilometre blocks. So maintaining my heart rate for the first 10, then focusing on the next 10, then maintaining for kilometre 20 to 30, and then just literally like holding everything together for the last 12k. And I got to that 25k. I'd fueled myself religiously with my gels, having learnt from last time. And when my muscles started to just like go, I was like, no, oh my God. So it was a real mental game to just keep myself going for that last part, which I'm not going to lie, that was really, really tough. My feet were also hurting, like the soles of my feet felt like they were burning. I do know that like, if I was to decide to do another one, yesterday I was like, never. This morning I'm like, maybe I might want to do another one again this year. I definitely need to get my shoes sorted so that they're completely right for my feet. So that is something that I've taken away from this race that I know I would need to look at and just invest some time in. So yeah, the last part was real tough, and I got to the finishing straight and I was like, I can't give any more to this. But that is a good thing, because I knew that I left everything behind in that race. I did everything I could. I haven't come away from it thinking I could have run faster, I could have gone harder. I'm really, really bowled over with the result that I got. So I'm definitely having today as a bit of reflection. I got out of bed this morning and it was a real struggle. My body is like, so I need to have a little bit of rest now. And it's just giving me the time to kind of just think over everything. And like looking back at the pictures and the videos just from this weekend have just been like, just magic, you know. Going with Tina as well was just absolutely wonderful. If you ever want a friend that knows and plans all the real important nice things of like where we were going to eat, where we were going to have coffee, Tina drove us there. She drove us back home. I can't thank Tina enough for that, because it just meant the world to me. And it took away me having to think about all that stuff. And I'm just so grateful. So I'm going to end the video there. I've had a most incredible experience, and now I'm just gonna think about the experience and just find all the magic moments from it, and just give myself a bit of a pat on the back, really, because I'm just really grateful for everything. The training, the coaching from Leslie, the support, the motivation in myself to get out there and get my training done, to show up, to be consistent, every little part of that journey that I'm really, really thankful for. And with that, I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to say thank you for watching again, folks, and coming with me on this marathon journey. It has been a wild ride. It's been so much fun, and it's definitely given me a lot to mull over and think about and just take away from the whole thing. Next up, it is back into training for Desertus Bikers. We have until Easter weekend, which is when the race starts. So now my focus is going to be changing towards that. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos of the cycling journey now to get us, James and I, to the start of Desertus Bikers. If you like this video, don't forget to click like. Please subscribe, keep up with all the videos that are coming in the future because it means so much. Anyway, folks, ciao for now. Have a good one.